Already spent.
So we're gonna talk about this real quick. Men are done with nightlife. The new scam exposed. I wonder what it is. It's tricking.
Already spent 1,000, maybe a couple thousand in the club. And then when you ask them to tip their waitress, they get a little
Yo, if you do lip fillers, stay away from me.
shaking in their boots. They get a little weird. Okay, you come in and you physically have the money, but the mentality is broke. I'd be a little confused.
Right now, I'm at the age, if there is a cover charge to get into your establishment, it just ain't for me.
Say we running out of them.
Yo, shout out to clubs in Atlanta, yo. That's the sauce.
It was my job to get the cheap liquor that we had, put a funnel in the bottle, and fill that motherfucker back up to the top.
I remember when I was in college, man, going out.
Y'all heard that? Yeah, I just heard that, right? I'm gonna tell you that sauce. That's like the sauce that salons would do, right? My mom was a hairstylist. She put me onto this. Tell me how she knew another known hairstylist. She'd get all the top brand bottles, and when that joint finished, she put that cheap brand in there. I think what, VO5 or something like that, which is really good. Actually better than like the top brands. So I expect it, man. I expect these clubs making a killing.
Club used to be so much fun. Like, they used to have a shuttle at Georgia State that'll pick up all the students and bring us to the club. We ain't had to pay a lot of money. It was just straight fun, straight dancing. But of course, this is back in
I feel like this is a second off.
2014, 2015 type of time frame. The club life just isn't like that no more. It's not about having fun. It's more about how much can the club finesse you and how much money can they get out of you. My mom and my stepdad love telling me how lit the club was back in the 90s.
Nah, life in the 90s and 80s seemed like it was mad fun, even early 2000s. But clubs now, like, nobody want to dance. Nobody want to move. Everybody on the wall. Everybody on their phone. Like, shorties don't want to talk. I mean, I had a different experience. I ain't gonna lie. I left the club and shorty grabbed my ass, bro. It's wild. I was assaulted right outside the club. So, I mean, I be having a good time regardless.
But sadly, those days are over. Fellas don't want to go to the club anymore. They're tired of...
Can I tell you something? Can I tell y'all something? Unless you're a promoter, unless you have money, you don't need to be in the club day in, day out. Like, you don't got to do that. As a young man, once you hit 20, I'm going to tell y'all this, bro. 28, lock the fuck in. Just lock in. For real, when I make it, I'm going to tell you guys this story, bro. The reason why I'm streaming right now, bro, something happened 2 days ago. I'm pissed. I have to do this shit. So with that being said, bro, all I'm going to say is don't let anybody have something over you. That's all I got to say.
finesse when they go to the club, and the ladies are mad that the fellas are going to the club trying to bargain on $1. So before we get...
Crazy, yo. I'm going to tell y'all some craziness. I'm going to say it. Bro. She going to get tight, but it is what it is. Because I even asked the female what she think. Shorty told me I can't go into her crib unless I pay her rent. Female said she was out of order.
To talking about the scam culture of the club, let's look at what some of the ladies got to say about guys being cheap in the club.
My least favorite people in the club are the motherfuckers who come in and they are decked out and be having 10K, 5K, whatever in their pocket, already paid 1,000 or maybe a couple thousand for the section, already spent 1,000, maybe a couple thousand in the club. And then when you ask them to tip their waitress, they get a little shaking in their boots. They get a little weird. And I'm just sitting there like, I already clocked your pockets. Like, normally I believe in staying out of people's pockets, but when you come into my work where I'm trying to make money, and I make money off of you tipping me, oh babes, I already done clocked your pockets tenfold. I done clocked your pockets a couple times. I done clocked every piece of jewelry on you. I done clocked your pockets. I already mentally in my head am calculating your monthly expenses, okay? You come in and you physically have the money, but the mentality is broke. I'd be a little confused. Just a little bit.
I mean, that's how rich niggas stay rich, you feel me? Rich niggas have money but act broke. For real. Just saying.
Of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. But this is bullshit.
Is that Crown Royal back there? Is that clock? Nah. I thought it was E&J. So what's bullshit?
A little bit.
This is a
Don
work of
Hooves?
art. This is bullshit. This is a work of
Classy?
art. This is bullshit.
Nah, Patron's valid wherever you go. I'm not hearing that.
This is a
Don Julio valid too. Come on now.
work of art. But this
Bro, valid. I don't know about that. As long as it get me lit, I'm good. I ain't gonna hold you. As long as it get me lit. Yo, bro, I bought a Class A Azul bottle with my bro years ago. It was $20, man. Patron and Casamigos do the same exact thing for less.
This is bullshit.
How you gonna call guys broke but they spending thousands in the club? Giving you a tip is
Some dumbass shit, right?
and let's be honest, a lot of the nightlife customer service is not all that impressive. But okay.
That was worth $1,000? Hell no. That was whack.
But okay, scratch all of that. Since y'all want to call dudes broke, let's talk about how much money it costs to be in the club and possibly have
I'll tell
fun.
you right now, I'm at
All right,
that.
run me through it. Let me see the settings real quick. Oh, it could be even clearer. Watch the frames drop.
The age, if there is a cover charge to get into your establishment, it just ain't for me. It just ain't for me. You come
Respect.
to my liquor, then I'm gonna buy.
Respect. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to be rich to the point where nothing's a problem anymore. I gotta be careful. Like this it's so sensitive. Like this is the slightest movement, y'all hearing anything. Like watch this. Crazy. I mean, I think that's good enough. I gotta talk loud though. Okay, bet.
I saw something on Facebook where somebody said, if you're out with me and you say I'm not paying $100 to get into this club, you're not going out with me no more. Listen,
Yo, suck my. Come on now.
we not going out because I'm not paying no $100 to get into nowhere. A club to stand around and drink something? I can do that at the crib. Now there are times where I'm like, hey, a smooth little 10.
I'm at a point now, like pulling into a bar, a lounge, grab some hookah, chill. I'm vibing. I be vibing, like cool.
Maybe a little 15, a little 20. Hey, you know, maybe I might come up off that. But 100? Nah, you got me fucked up. There's no way I'm paying that. There's no way I'm gonna justify that to myself to pay $100 to get into anywhere. Ain't no way, baby. It's not for me. And I'm not criticizing nobody that will. That's your money, and this is mine.
I thought it was me.
I'm spending $100. I'm gonna go spend $100 on some food and liquor and take to the crib and have a ball.
And if you want to see what absolute misery looks like in New York City, go to a nightclub and watch people who pay $4,000 for a table.
I've been meaning to do that. So I'm in New York, right? I want to go to like one of those high-end parties and just see what it's like. Just see what it's like. I gotta do it. Summer's coming.
Or bottle service. And hold on, hear me out. Let me take my glasses off for this one. People go all out, get dolled up, right? Either get a promoter or they go in and wherever the case may be. And they just like sit in the corner of this table, just spend the whole time on their phone.
Yo, bro, I went out to a different country to go to a club. That was the only time I saw people dance and have a good time. Like, only time I saw people dance and have a good time. Other than that, everybody on their phones, they talking, they trying to look cool. I'm like, yo, damn. Like, but internationally, though, people are having fun. I don't know if it's just an American thing, but when you travel outside, people dancing, twerking, having a good time.
Dance, they barely talk. They'll take like a selfie together or two, and then they'll record when the girls come out with the bottles, with the Casamigos with the little fucking sparkler on top, and then that's it. That's all they'll do. And you know what? Maybe that's how you choose to have fun. That's okay. But damn, you spent like $400 on a bottle of Casamigos that goes for like, I don't know, $40 in the liquor store. You didn't really dance. You didn't really talk to anyone new. You just sat in the corner and texted on your phone. And as someone who's done table service before, that's kind of whack, don't you think? Like, could you have not just gone home and did all that? Seems like a waste of time, my love.
Real spill.
Hey, mate, you tell me.
Atlanta is so much fun to go out in, but can we please talk about these covers? Get it, it's Halloween weekend and bars are really packed and capacity and all the logistics, but there's no reason why you should be charging close to $50 to get inside a bar.
Yo, what? $20 minimum is fine. $20. Max 30. 20 is fine though.
Partied in London, Paris, Miami, and I can go on. New York, I've never paid a $50 cover. Mind you, when I was in Miami, I was right next to Offset and Cardi B, and I didn't even pay money. Yes, tickets are completely fine and normal in nightlife, like ticket sales, great, wonderful. But there's no reason why, if you, A, do not have dancers, any...
Yo, chat. Y'all still go to clubs? House parties? Like, what do you guys do for fun? Comment down below.
Sort of service, your drinks are expensive, the music is not even that great, that you should be charging people that much money. Because that really makes no sense at all. Like, I will be completely fine paying that much money if it's actually going to be up to that amount of money. But if all you're offering is music and a dance floor and you're asking for $100, I can't be the only person that feels this way. And it's one thing, like I said, to have ticket sales that...
Nigga, I remember going to Don Coquille before it changed in White Plains. I think it was 20 at the door. Another 20 to hang up your coat and hat. If you have that shit, bro, that coat and hat fee, they're like, niggas charge you to put your clothes on a hanger. Robbery. It's genius, but it's robbery.
Completely fine, especially during Halloween season, but to charge people $100 with no celebrity, no dancers, and nothing, you've got to be kidding me.
All right, so the guy...
I'll say this, though. Yo, when you go to a strip club and they show you, like, their baddest stripper, like, pictures of the baddest strippers on the wall, on the card, and they not there, bro, I'll be tight. Like, I'm not a strip club nigga, but I be tight. I'm like, yo, what y'all be having out for us? Like, what y'all be having out for the celebrities compared to what y'all have for, like, regular everyday is crazy. It doesn't compare.
And the girls feel the same way about the overpricing when it comes to the nightclub. Listen, man, I've experienced parking being from anywhere from $15 to $30. Entry, maybe $40 to about $60. And again, I live in Atlanta. And for one single shot, could easily go from anywhere from $15 to $25 depending on what you're drinking. So you're already close to spending $100 before the fun has even started. Then, if you're like me, I have plantar fasciitis. I can't stand up all night. I have to sit down. Of course, there's no seats at the bar. Why? Because they want you to buy a section. So you stop one of the waitresses and you say, excuse me, ma'am. I would love to sit down. You know, how much does it cost to sit on that IKEA couch that y'all have in the back? If you want to sit right there, you got to pay for a bottle, which is $250 per bottle at the minimum.
I won't lie. When I went to Atlanta Club, I had a good time. I had a great time, to be honest with you. It was super fun. We was on the second floor. It was a Halloween party. Like, some dude came in a dragon costume, breathing fire. It was so cool. It was so dope.
$250 a bottle. How big are these goddamn bottles? How long am I going to be lit for? Am I going to be lit tomorrow too? Am I going to be able to go home with this bottle?
Listen, I had a friend. What she would do, we'd pregame a little. Go in there, get a shot, get a drink. Enjoy the drink for as long as possible. Walk out, smoke up, go back in.
Lit with my people at home is what I'm saying. Oh no, you can't leave with the bottle. You have to drink here. And the type of bottle you can get for $250 is something like a Crown Royal, Casamigos.
Something $45, right? I'm about to open a club. I'm about to open a club and rob y'all. For real. I mean that.
But if you want something that's not going to give you a headache tomorrow, well, you're going to have to spend like $400. And it looks like you have up to...
What? You telling me I can get that shit for wholesale, then hike it up about, what, 50 to 100%? I get about 50% and overcharge you. All right, bet.
Looks like 6 people with you. That's a 2-bottle minimum. So now you're at a $500 minimum just to sit down. And once again, the fun hasn't even started. So I'm charged to park, I'm charged to get in, I'm charged for my shots, and I'm charged to sit down. All the while you are 10xing the price of these bottles. I can easily get a Crown Royal bottle for $20 at the store. But what if I told you there's more to the bottle scam than just the prices? Check this out.
Now, have y'all been getting sick from the liquor at the nightclubs? Uh-huh. Okay, check this out.
Now, if you drink for real and you go to the club a lot, then you know club liquor be the absolute worst. That shit get you towed the fuck up because a lot of that liquor be cut.
Oh, speaking about that, bro. Thank God. So boom, right? There was a time I was out in a different country for 1 month, right? Just living life to the utmost fullest. I'm glad I got to do this. Bro, I was drinking and driving. I'm talking about cup, left hand on the steering wheel, cup in this hand, drinking, driving, Henny and cranberry, bro. Tell me how I looked at my phone. The streets is like New York streets. You're always driving on the right side. You're always driving on the right side from your point of view, right? Tell me how I'm looking at my phone. Back up real quick. So I'm looking at my phone, right? I'm in the left lane. Bro, I only looked at my phone for like 3-5 seconds. I was in the left lane. Imagine if there was oncoming traffic. I'm driving a decent speed too. All I gotta say is, drinking and driving, it's not it. It's not it, bro. I don't care how nice you are when you know how you drink and you feel like you're more in tune, more intact. Like you can walk across a tightrope and not fall. Your aim is better. Like you're saucy. I don't care how saucy you get, bro. You're not at 100%. Just keep that in mind. I remember I was drunk, sitting by the edge of the pool. I heard my phone falling. I can't swim. Bro. My dumb ass did. I jumped in the water. Try to go down there. Can't swim. Couldn't reach it. Had to grab with my feet. Don't drink and drive. Don't be drunk and stupid. All right.
Especially when you buy liquor from the bar. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that liquor be cut. So people try to avoid that shit by just buying bottles. Mm-hmm. But I'm starting to feel like y'all.
I'm gonna be nice. I know what Shorty going for right now too. Don't ask me why this came to mind, bro. When she started doing hair like that, bro. Like this right here, bro. Shot this man right here. Back to what I was doing.
Cutting the bottles too, cause I got a bottle at Diamond the other night, and I promise you that shit had me sick for 2 days. Like my head was hurting so bad, I had to take my hair down.
Now, she's absolutely correct. What people tend to do at nightclubs is avoid having mixed drinks altogether because you don't know what kind of liquor they're using. So people tend to opt for the full bottle. But she stated the full bottle even got her sick. Y'all, but that's not all. They done got my friends to diddy this too. Now let's hear what she had to say.
I'm making this video for one reason and one reason only. What the fuck is in the liquor that they've been passing out in Atlanta? Y'all, I went out yesterday. I had maybe 3-4 shots. I am sick as fuck. Like I can't get out of my bed. Hands been shaking, throwing up on the toilet, number 2. Like I'm up.
Now you guys know this is true because I was in Atlanta and she...
That's wild, bro. That's wild. What are they throwing in the liquor nowadays?
On me because she had gotten sick. But if you know the TikTok algorithm, it's always going to point you to the truth. Now shout out to this creator because he's got a little dirty secret to tell.
All right, I'm finna start snitching in 3, 2, 1. So I used to work at this strip club in Atlanta while I was going to school and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was the bar back. So they had me in the liquor room. Like, that shit was damn near my office. So all them expensive drinks, say like, what y'all thought y'all was drinking? Don Julio, Patron, or Douce, Grey Goose, Hennessy.
Yo, shout out Douce, bro. Smooth as hell. Henny, liquid violence. It's pure anger, pure aggression in a bottle. But shout out Douce.
All that name brand shit, you might not have been drinking that all the time. So don't get me wrong, like if you was there at the beginning of the night, yeah, you probably had some. But as the night goes on, I'm not drinking that. Cause say them bottles was running low, right? Say we running out of them bottles. It was my job to get the cheap liquor that we had, put a funnel in the bottle, and fill that motherfucker back up to the top. And then put the spout back on it, and then seal it back up with a plastic seal with a hair dryer. Look like it was brand new. So you got some cheap ass $20 tequila and a $300 bottle of Patron or Don Julio.
What makes it more egregious is that they had him in the back liquor room with a blow dryer, resealing the labels back on those bottles. So while you're thinking that, okay, instead of getting mixed drinks, I'm gonna get the whole—
I can expect it. I expect it. Be honest with you.
bottle so I can secure that I'm actually getting what I want. Turns out, according to him, allegedly, that's not even the case. At the end of the day, you are still getting cheap liquor, but you're getting it in a Douce bottle, a Patron bottle, or a Don Julio bottle. Now, y'all be safe out there in them ATL.
That means you gotta know. You gotta find something as smooth as Douce to put back in a Douce bottle. You cannot put Henny in a Douce bottle, bro. Like, I wonder what you put in a Clase Azul. I wonder what's that substitute.
Because then bar owners are getting a little bit more craftier and a little bit more cheaper.
Wait, y'all are filling up the bottles with cheaper liquor? That should be illegal. But if you really pay attention, anytime the bottle girls bring the bottles out, they usually pop it open for you. And I think that's probably because they're trying to hide the fact it was already open. But it's so crazy because the people within the club will guilt shame you into thinking that you need to pay all this money for these bottles. You're brokey if you're not buying these bottles. Oh, you're trying to get the cheap bottles. You're broke. And all the while, they're trying to scam you. They're looking for the next best sucker. So what do guys do? They look at the bottle girl. They be like, ooh, all right, she do look good. Let me get ahead and spend some money.
Hold up. I got something open right now. Bugging. That's probably why it's slow. Damn, my computer doing well for that, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It wasn't even slowing down. Wow. All right, cool.
Out here looking broke. Now here you are spending $400 on a $25 bottle. The crazy part is that they had the guy sealing the bottles back up as if it's brand new still. Listen,
robbery.
Y'all better be careful in these clubs because that's how people get drugged. The clubs are literally finessing in any way that they possibly can, and they don't care how they get their money, even if it makes you sick. But okay, you've overspent your money, but at least you had fun, right? I mean, like, you woke up the next day, your voice is gone because you were singing your favorite song, right? Or you walked out the club drenched in sweat because
Trap How G, what was it? Trap How G go too fast. I don't even want no seatbelts. Bad little bitch got no breasts. Upgrade, now she got D cups.
was dancing all night, getting your full money's worth, right? Nope, because the club vibe and the club interaction is even a scam.
What was that? Kai is wild. Dancing in the club in 2025. Can we please bring back dancing back into the clubs? I definitely butchered that. In 2025, can we please bring dancing back into the clubs? Yeah, that's clip. It's over. A lot of people don't know how to dance, bro. I'm just learning how to dance.
Can we please bring dancing back into the club? That's all I want. I'm just trying to go to the club and have
And these songs don't have dance moves anymore.
good time. I know, son. I feel you. You too cool for school. You trying to just sit in the cut like Parasite and stand there. But that shit's so boring, bro. I'm so tired of going to the club. Everybody just standing there looking at each other.
That's why I don't go.
Get some bottles. DJ come out.
I'll go to a lounge. Me and my bros. Or shorty, you get some hookah. Some liquor, chat, vibe out.
Who got money spending? Whoa, who got their money out? And then the next person go there, but nobody doing nothing. Everybody just staring at everybody. And then I got homies, they see a girl in the club. across the way they've been wanting to talk to. Then she go right there. I'm like, you about to go talk to? Man, I'm about to DM her as soon as I leave here and talk about I seen you. What? Sound like a serial killer, my. Wait, what are you talking? She right there. Fuck, you want to just get up, go over there. That's the thing. We used to be dancing, that dance on that raid come on. I mean, this approach right here was everything. She used to turn around, look you up and down, and if you started dancing, you had at least had a chance to get the numbers, something. Now you vibing for a song. Okay, was you a good enough dancer to get song number 2, or is you gonna be moving and grooving and sliding?
That sounds like a fire. That's like a fire time, bro. What happened to that?
Vibing up off you. It didn't matter, but there's just none of that no more. Everybody just standing there. Music.
Again, I remember being in the club, right? It was a shorty wild and having a good time twerking. This dude looked like he wanted to go behind it, but he was scared to go behind. I knew what he's about to do, but he was scared to go behind it. Scared. Like, I saw it in real time. I was like, damn, bro. Damn.
Be going crazy. DJ could be stupid. It's only DJ I ever seen make people dance in LA was Kate Renata. Only person I seen girls was leaving this section to go dance. I'm like, nah, we ain't bring that shit back. I don't know how I'm bring back 2025. We dancing in the club again, bro. I need that.
What killed the club?
Right, let's rank it.
There's 5 options: smartphones, bottle service or section culture, price gouging, trap/low energy music that results in no dancing. I would think sections.
Everything that you said, yo, we have no. First of all, we don't even have love making music anymore. Like those songs, what was it? Sean Paul, is it number 2 or like Glue? Like, we have no songs like that anymore where everybody's dancing, having a good time. Like now it's just straight. What's the new song? It's my favorite song right now too, yo. I ain't been the same since the nigga stuck me. That shit corrupt me. I'ma get back if I get life, nigga. Trust me. You don't dance to that. You just turn up. You don't dance to that. Come on now.
Price gouging. Wait,
Smartphones.
no, I would put DJs.
Especially drill. Drill's going crazy. Like, all you can do is just get sturdy. And then depending on where you were, you can play certain songs.
Smartphones.
What?
Nah. I feel like smartphones did it. I think social media did it. The prevalence.
Ruined the club?
Yeah, and the prevalence of just always, like, if you do something, like, and look crazy, like, someone's gonna videotape you doing it, and then that's all over social media next.
I think even older people would say, like, our era of clubbing is not as good as theirs was.
You know what also a thing is? People don't dance face-to-face anymore.
That's
Like
that's
the
a
way
big
in the
one, yeah.
90s where people would dance face, like our parents
It's more
danced face
intimate.
to face. We don't dance face to face.
At all.
We dance.
It's an image, bro. You step outside. It's like just a big version of high school for one night. That's it. Everybody's there to look cool, look nice, look their best. Shorties is like, yo, I want to see me a nigga. Niggas like, I want to see me a shorty. Everybody look good, but there's no interaction. That's wild, bro.
Good pelvis.
Yeah.
Damn, I have a story for y'all though. Like, my nights don't go like that. I got a story for y'all though.
I can't tell because I wasn't outside 20 years ago, but
Yeah.
I think we have so many good DJs now. We just have a lot of bad ones too.
Yeah, you just don't like them up here.
So, ladies, it's not that men are broke. It's not that men are being cheap. Men are tired of getting scammed at the club. The club is supposed to be a place where you go out, you have fun with your homies, you have fun meeting new people. It's supposed to be a fun vibe of just, I don't care. But instead, you're getting overpriced. You're left with bad vibes. You got girls sitting there on their phones, smoking hookahs. The only time they're actually interacting is when they're creating a story so they can look like they're having fun. Then you go out with them.
And the funny thing is, yo, when you really having fun, you can't post that shit. You won't be able to post that shit. You're just having such a good time.
Find out you don't really be having fun. Then you look at the guys. The guys are standing up on the wall. They just holding their drink like this, bobbing their head, trying to look tough. Then they go buy a bottle, hoping that women are just gonna flock to them like roaches. Then the women do flock to them like roaches to get their free shots, and then the women's go
Wow.
about their business. Bro, the whole experience is just a scam. If you ask me, you can have a much better time with people that you know at the crib. Or you can have a much better time at a bar, a speakeasy.
Literally, I just said that, bro. A bar, a lounge, like, I went to a bar down the road. That shit's so cool. Like, the atmosphere is cool. The bartenders are cool. The people are cool. Like, everybody mad friendly. No one's there for image. And the food's fire. But chat, yo, that's almost the end of the video. I agree with what he just said, man. Bars is lit, lounge is lit. I think maybe one day club culture will come back. I feel like damn, that's interesting. This poses a question. Is it just black clubs? Black and Spanish clubs? Because I feel like if we talking about EDM, raves, and all that stuff, everybody dancing, jumping, having a good time. Like, is it just black culture where the clubs is dead? Anyway, yo, appreciate y'all. I'm about to stream again in a few seconds. Let's end this.